आज रात 12 बजे से संपूर्ण देश में संपूर्ण लॉकडाउन होने जा रहा है।
There is a complete shock to the economy at this moment. Mass factories being shut down, very few people being employed, lots of layoffs, people trying to go back to their villages.
This is truly an unprecedented situation.
This virus doesn't discriminate. It attacks everyone.
As many as 50 lakh salaried people lost their jobs, that is, lost their livelihoods in the month.
At Marketing Crew, we are a creative agency that works directly with the hospitality industry, talking to restaurant and hotel owners on a daily basis. As soon as the pandemic hit, we decided to take a first-hand account, interviewing them, asking them about how exactly their businesses were impacted due to COVID, how they were combating the situation, and how they were expecting the government to help them out, what kind of relief they were expecting from the associations, and how exactly were they looking to get things back to normal. Here's what a few of them had to say.
When the pandemic hit us, we absolutely didn't know what is going to happen, how it is going to work. We didn't know the magnitude and the seriousness of the whole pandemic. Okay, so we really thought that it's just a 1 month, 2 month thing or whatever, like a 1-2 week thing. It's just a normal lockdown. Thali baja diya, whatever XYZ we did, and we didn't really realize that the magnitude and the seriousness of the pandemic was so big.
I think the biggest challenge what we are facing is the sales. There are no orders, there are no customers, there is no business, there's no money flowing. I think not just me, but I think every restaurant owner is facing the same issue and the challenge.
Till now we've got no help, and also we are not expecting any help. Our restaurant association has written many letters, all have fallen to deaf ears.
I think the highest number of workers, okay, skilled, unskilled, both, we give employment to so many people, but nobody cares about us. Liquor, we had to pay the entire liquor fees for this year. Last year also, we were not open for 8 months, but still we had to pay half the liquor fees. There were no concession in taxes, nothing for rent waivers. Our landlords, okay, we had to fight with our landlords to make them understand that if you don't help us, there is no way that we see a future. And if we go, they won't have anybody else picking the places. So, as such, we expected a lot, but we did not even get a slice of the whole apple. We did not get anything. We got no compensation. We got nothing possible.
So what we've done is we've reduced the staff strength. At the same time, we've reduced the menu also. We've made it a very small menu which can be operated with very few staff.
We had no choice apart than requesting our landlord to reduce the rent, waive off the rent. Luckily in our place in Sirocco in Warsaw, the landlord was very cooperative. She did not charge us any rent till the time the lockdown was there. So we are lucky to have her. That's all I can say.
Most importantly, that I expect from any state government or central government is to educate their enforcement officials. Reason is very simple, that due to lack of communication or misinformation, we at store level face a lot of difficulties from government officials, which I'm not trying to point fingers. It's not the official's mistake who's come to my outlet to ask a few questions or to stop operations. Maybe he's misinformed, or maybe there's a lack of communication. So all I would ask the government to support the industries to educate their enforcement officials.
So once the pandemic started and the government allowed us to open after 8 months, for 8 months we were on a lockdown. We had to We had no idea how we were going to plan things, what we were going to do things. But once we opened, there were protocols. We had to follow all the protocols. All the restaurants which were not equipped with all the safety devices, other sanitizing at the start, doing everything, leaving 3 feet distance between 2 tables, having separators. All that we had to plan everything. We had to remove 50% of our furniture, and we really had to get the staff ready, how to talk, how to take orders. Everything was digitalized. We had to get everything on the app. There was no touch involved. The only thing was that food would come, people had to wear masks. So hotels started feeling like hospitals, and I couldn't really understand that how will people, react to this kind of a atmosphere. But God was very kind, and things changed drastically. People started to move out because for 8 months everybody was stuck home. So we just started having a little breather, and business was just coming on track. A lot of old dues that were pending, we started clearing everything. And then again, as you know, the second wave hit us, and we had nothing else to do. Just wait again.
It was just like one announcement and everything is shut the next day. People didn't know how to get back, what to expect, and they just straight away kind of decided to catch the first bus or train or whatever to their native place, and they went away. So even if we wanted to get into delivery, we didn't have the requisite staff to cook. So everyone had gone, right? So for us, the biggest challenge was to sort of get people to stay back, which they wouldn't, and whoever left, getting them to somehow get into a bus or getting their tickets or something of that sort to help them kind of reach their native places.
When the new government came in power, we still have hope, but of course, I had a lot of hope from the Honorable Minister, Tourism Minister Aditya Thackeray ji, because he is one of the youngsters and he understands, and yes, I've seen quite a few of his interviews where he spoke a lot about tourism. So we are very high up. Restaurant industry, ask any owners, they run in a state of fear, whether it is government folk, whether it is the police. हर बार ऐसा होता है कि सर पे कोई डंडा लेके हमसे धंधा करवा रहा है करके. Any small mistakes, we are penalized. कोई भी कुछ हो. What feeds tourism? I want to ask. I'm not bullish about any other government because Aditya Thackeray ji को मैं definitely पूछना चाहूँगा कि tourism is all about one of the nucleus of good tourism is a good eating joint. Restaurant feeds the tourism industry. अगर इसको एक खुला छूट दिया जाएगा, that will be a big boon for a tourism industry. If not the entire Maharashtra, definitely for Bombay. When we go to Europe, when we go to US or any other place, the cultural vibe of that place, besides being an historic site, is the food industry. People come at the end of the day when they visit the tourist sites. The cherry on the cake, or more than the cherry on the cake, is the food and music. So, अगर ये इंडस्ट्री को इतना हर बार दबा के we are hammered left and right. Post Kamla Mill incident, there was one incident, but every restaurant was targeted post that. So I think if the city has to prosper, and if tourism is one of the factors, then I think government should seriously consider giving a lot of packages or encouragement or a boost for restaurant to come up well.
Point number one, we're looking at strategic alliances to control our fixed costs. We're looking at alternative buying methods. We're looking at product implementation. We're going to expand our bases by getting into retail spaces. Now, when I talk about retail spaces, we want to get into consumer households, Indian households taking our product. We've been kind that we have got the infrastructure, we've got the facility, and our product supports to enter into a market which is a retail market. And in terms of a retail market, even if it's a lockdown sort of a scenario, definitely it's going to be more inclining for an Indian consumer to approach or take continental desserts home, or like we saw in the previous lockdown, people were making coffees, we were baking cakes at home. We're going to give you the support in terms of curating new batter, in terms of giving you chocolate spreads, in terms of giving you new cookies, we're giving you stroops, we're getting a lot of other options under a very uniform modern retail pattern. And that's exactly what we're trying to combat the situation by getting to a new avenue to make money.
And it's really bad. If things don't work out, you will see a lot of restaurants shut, and we also might have to shut few places because of lack of our landlord understanding and a lot of other things going on.